Ho, 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 sports fans. You're tuning in to the latest edition of Whammy Sports. I'm Juan, the Manimal, Maldonado.
And I'm Justin, Boomer Sabata. This is a segment where we focus our attention on what's happening in the sports world in the great country of America.
Let's get started, Garden City. Whammy starts now. Let's begin the show with some pro football. The Dallas Cowboys coasted past the Chicago Bears 41-28 last Thursday. Bears wide receiver Brandon Marshall had to be rushed to the hospital with what turned out to be a punctured lung.
It's not that bad.
Just take some salt tablets and get back in there. Anyway, this weekend in the NFL saw some surprising offensive explosions, including a 41-10 blowout as the Panthers defeated the Saints. The game included an awesome brawl after a Cam Newton touchdown. So look it up on YouTube now. Are you searching it yet? With the help of 25 points in the fourth quarter, the Pittsburgh Steelers smacked the Cincinnati Bengals 41-21, despite the loss. The Bengals are still on the top of the AFC North. The Kansas City Chiefs dropped to 7-6 after a 17-14 loss to the Arizona Cardinals. The Cards are now 10-3 and first in the NFC West. Let's give them a hand. Whatever. The Green Bay Packers stayed hot on Monday as they stomped the Atlanta Falcons 43-37. Where all my cheeseheads at?
Nowhere.
College basketball, KU won against Florida and K-State lost to Tennessee. And that's about it. When we return, we'll take a look at the college football world with Boomer.
Yay! Ain't nobody.
Hey everybody, it's time for a random moment with Jesus.
The bottom of my shoes are brown.
And that was a random moment with Jesus. Thanks, Manimal. This weekend was certainly interesting in college football. OU lost, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah, we will.
The Kansas State Wildcats lost to the Baylor Bears 38-27. But none of this matters because it seems that the Big 12 will have to wait another year to see one of their teams in the college football playoff.
No.
That's what happens when you have 10 teams in your conference. Co-champions? Really? Stop whining, Big 12. Anyway, Ohio State definitely earned a spot after completely obliterating the Wisconsin Badgers 59-0 in the Big Ten Championship. The Buckeyes racked up 559 total yards in the matchup and held Heisman finalist Melvin Gordon to just 76 rushing yards. And still people think TCU deserved a spot more. I'm not letting that go. But this year could be one of the best bowl seasons ever. The college football playoff is in place. On New Year's Day, it will be the Florida State Seminoles versus the mighty Oregon Ducks. Later that day, look to see the Alabama Crimson Tide play the Ohio State Buckeyes. Winners of both games will play in the national championship. Oh, and K-State will play UCLA in the Alamo Bowl. That's kind of good, right?
No.
And the Oklahoma Sooners hope to end the season on a high note as they play the stubborn Clemson Tigers in the Russell Athletic Bowl.
They're going to lose that too. Is that even a bowl game?
Yes.
Well, that'll do it for this eccentric episode of Whammy Sports. For BBS TV Cable Channel 21, I'm Juan, the Manimal Maldonado.
And I'm Justin Boomer Sabata. And make sure to tune in next week to the special Whammy Bowl Selection Show. Good night, and go Sports!